Aquarius, May 2018. Aquarius, your quote for the month? You're going to have to do it. Woo, that was work, and I can't do any more. You're going to have to finish. That's what I hear you saying, Aquarius, whether it's in the workplace or in the front yard. You're working hard, you're tired, you're exhausted, and you're looking at the person or persons, and you're like, okay, that's work. You're going to have to finish it. You're going to have to complete it. I can't do anymore. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm mentally drained. I'm physically drained. Woof, too much. Let's move on. I'll get to it later. And so this is kind of the theme for you in the month of May, Aquarius. You're just like exhausted from it all. Maybe you overexerted yourself last month or the previous months, and it's catching up to you, and you're just like, I can't do anymore. I'll get to that later. I'll come back to that later. Be careful though, especially if it's at work, because you may miss something. You may miss a deadline. So, it's okay to take a break, but just remember that it has to get done. There's a deadline. It's too spicy. So you're either eating something and you're telling your significant other, that's just too spicy, I can't eat it. You're going to have to cool that down. You're going to have to add something to make that a little more comfortable for the palate. It's too spicy. Maybe somebody's wearing something and you're just like looking at them like, that's just too spicy, that's too hot. You need to change and put on something more appropriate. It's just not appropriate, or it's hot, whatever. And be careful. So I see someone, so it kind of goes back to, your quote, like, you basically just can't do anymore, or you're tired. Somebody else is going to have to pick up the slack. And with that, they need to be careful. So if they're doing yard work, you can't complete it, then somebody else steps in and they need to be careful. Or there's a project that they're working, you need to be careful. Somebody needs to be, or they need to be careful. Somebody needs to be careful on the manufacturing floor. Whatever the case may be, you're not able to complete it for whatever reason. Maybe you have to go off to a meeting, I don't know. Or maybe you're just tired and you can't complete it, but you're telling them to be careful. Yeah, be careful. Well, thanks for listening, Aquarius, and as always, let your love fly high.